What is up, everybody? Fishhawk here. Today I'm doing some stocked trout fishing. I'm at a small pond, and today I'm going to show you a stocked trout cheat code for ponds and lakes. This is a very simple and easy way to catch stocked trout. Works like a charm and anyone can do it. So let's get into it. Today I'm using my 6-foot ultralight St. Croix Premier rod. I have a Dawa Fuego 1000 reel, and I got 4-pound test P-line fluorocarbon. This is a great setup for this type of fishing. You want to have light line, like 4 or 6-pound test. That way you can cast long distances. The items needed for this rig are size 10 hooks, 1/8 ounce bullet weights or whatever size you want to use, barrel swivels, and last but not least, Powerbait power eggs. They come in many different colors, so use whichever color you think will work best. This first technique is probably the easiest way to catch stock trout in ponds or lakes. First, I have a bullet sinker, and right below that I have a barrel swivel, and then about 2.5 feet below the barrel swivel I have a hook, which is about a size 10, and then I have 2 power eggs. You can use all kinds of stuff, but you want something that floats. So these power eggs float, and this dough power bait, which is my all-time favorite, this floats as well. These are the power eggs, and this is the power bait dough. Both work really well. The eggs stay on your hook and you can catch multiple fish on them, whereas the dough, you pretty much have to bait your hook every single time, but I think it kind of works a little better. It has more scent and it's softer, and I think the fish like it better, but a lot of times the power eggs will work, so that's what I'm using today. When this rig is casted out, these power eggs will be floating about 2 foot, the length of that leader, right above the bullet sinker. The bullet sinker you can see right there laying on the concrete will be laying on the bottom of the pond or lake, and these will be floating right above it for the fish to see, and they'll come and grab it. Just prop it up there, and I watch my rod tip, watch the line, and you'll see when you get a bite, your rod tip will start bouncing. You'll see the line get tight. They'll be pulling on it. So it's just kind of a sit and wait kind of fishing style. Pretty relaxing if you don't want to be out there, you know, casting and walking a lot. Especially on a nice day like today. It's 40 and sunny. It's just nice to be out here and enjoy the outdoors and hopefully catch some fish. There we go. Finally. Alright guys, just got a fish on the power eggs. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, that's a nice one. Alright guys, on the power eggs. Alright guys, first fish of the day. Beautiful stocked rainbow. We're gonna go down here and give it to this fella. He said he wanted to keep some trout today, so I'm gonna give him this one. First victim, man. Pretty nice one. See if we can catch some more. When I'm using these power eggs, I like to use 2 of them because it helps it float better. Sometimes one has a hard time floating. I just thread them on there, push the first one up. You can actually push it over the eye of the hook. And the second one, just do the exact same thing. I like to have the tip of the hook exposed. That way you get a good hook set. See if I can cast back in that same spot. Alright, got a fish. As soon as I cast it, didn't even have time to sit the rod down. Oh yeah, look at that rod bend, baby. Oh no, don't get in the weeds. There we go. He's not quite as big as the last one. He engulfed them. All right, back to back on the power eggs. All right guys, second fish of the day, another stalker. We're gonna load this guy up.
A couple sinkers off of you.
What kind do you want?
Just a little split shot if you got one. Nothing put on.
Yeah, I got split shot. Let's see. I ain't got much selection, but that work?
Yep. What about you?
Nothing.
All right, thank you.
No problem, man. All right, back out there. All right, got a bite. There he is. Just cast out again. Hitting the money spot. It's 3 in a row. This is a little fella too. Fish number 3. This one's probably the smallest of the day. This one's little, so I'm gonna let him go. There he goes. There he is. As soon as it hit the water again. Another little one. Another little guy, we're gonna let him go. There he is. As soon as it hit the water again. Feels like a small one. There you go, buddy. Got him that time. That feels like a better one. Nope. Oh, he's not bad. Another one bites the dust. This actually might be a little bigger than that last one I gave you. There's one. Doesn't feel like a very big one. Oh, not a bad one. All right, guys, another stalker. When you're fishing a pond or lake, you kind of got to figure out where the fish are, where they like to hang out. And if you catch a fish, just keep a mental note in your head where you cast so you can cast back to that same spot, because a lot of times these stock trout, they like to hang out in the same area, and they usually school up. So where there's one, there's more. All the trout that I've caught have been in the same area, so I've been casting to the same exact area. And if you can't figure out where the fish are, just move around the pond, move around the lake, and just give each spot like 10-15 minutes. Cast to a spot, wait 10-15 minutes. If you don't get a bite, move 10-15 feet down the bank and fish a new spot, and just keep working the pond. Watch everybody else. You can take mental note of everyone else, see who's catching fish. If you see people catching fish, you can go kind of fish near them. I wouldn't suggest fishing right up against them. Give them plenty of space. Just show proper etiquette when it comes to fishing, but you can learn a lot just by watching people, who's catching fish, where they're casting. Just talk to people and ask people. Most people that are fishing are very friendly and nice. Just say, hey, what are you using today? Or hey, what's working? And usually they'll tell you. Fish on. Where's he going? Oh yeah, that's not a bad one at all, is it? Can't tell. Come here, buddy. Oh yeah, it's a nice one. All right, guys, that is going to do it for today. Caught quite a few fish. Didn't take long to catch them, and it was pretty much bang, bang, bang. As soon as I made a cast and set the rod down, they were hitting it. That's pretty much the best and easiest rig for stock trout that there is. So hopefully you guys learned something and can use this to catch some fish. I will leave links for all of the hooks, swivels, weights, and bait down in the description so you guys can check it out. If you guys are new to my channel and you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also give me a thumbs up. It'll really help me out. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you so much for watching. Fish Hulk out.